What is up, guys? I thought I'd answer this question today that someone asked me in my last video. Now, I actually really want to do some breakdown videos, but LoL Replay has completely broken, like it's not even turning on. So here's this while I wait for that to fix. Now, there are 4 jungle routes that I'm going to talk about, and it really depends on who your champion is and what you actually want to do after you get your buffs. This is going to be a general guide, so remember that there are a few exceptions I'm going to try and point out as well. So let's look at the farm junglers first, because that's kind of the easy route to talk about. Now, if you have some form of sustain, which most farm junglers do, then you want to get a leash at your golems, go to red, wolves, and take your blue. Now, after doing this route, you'll have enough to buy your jungle item and some pots and a ward, and your golems will have respawned, so you can recall here and go straight back down. You could also kill the frog before recalling, or if you're playing someone like Warwick who isn't really item dependent, then you can even just carry on farming. Now, the good thing about doing it this way is that you take your blue relatively quickly and you don't really leave much room to be invaded, but you'll also almost hit level 5 from this route completely around 5 minutes in, which will make you close to the same experience as a solo laner. Now, some of you are going to notice I don't take the chickens on my way to the other side in this route, and you don't have a blue buff, so you'll be running out of mana, and they really hurt because there are 4 of them, so that's why I don't take them. Now, once you have your jungle item on the recall, it lets you do another full clear, and you'll also be healthy enough to gank if you want to. If you're playing someone who doesn't have sustain though, you're going to want to follow the different ganking path I'm going to show you now. Alright, so this is going to be for your most average junglers. It's kind of the standard route and it's going to work with everyone. So you get a leash for golems and smite, do your red, the chickens, and then you're going to recall. With that, you'll have enough gold to pick up your jungle item and a few pots, and you can run straight to blue and clear it really quickly. Now, this route leaves you really healthy after taking both buffs and gives you that choice of going to gank someone or just continuing to farm until you can spot a chance to gank. The only downside really to using this route is that it leaves your blue on the map for quite a long time, meaning that someone could invade and take it before you can really do anything about it or even realize. If you think that's going to happen, that you're going to get invaded, then that's where you can use this variation. Now, bear in mind that I don't get a leash in this clip, so you'll actually be healthier too, but you start red, go to wolves, and then straight to blue. This gives you double buffs around 320 roughly, and it makes it really hard for anyone to steal your buffs. Now, also depending on who you're playing and the strength of your leash, you could surprise someone with an early gank, or just recall, buy your jungle item, and then gank. Now, I don't really like this route as much as the other one I showed you, but it's good for junglers like Lee Sin, Kha'Zix, or Vi. Those are 3 of the only junglers I can do this route on and still be healthy enough to gank. And remember that you'll get your second buff around 20 seconds quicker than the opposing jungler if they've used the safe route. I've shown you all of these on the blue side of the map, but they work on the red side too. You just mirror it exactly the same, except you start with the frog instead of the golems. Now, these are just the general routes I suggest for starting out, but the more you play a champion, the more you might find something you prefer better. It's pretty normal to happen when you become more comfortable with a champ, so if you have found that, then make sure you share it with everyone down below in the comments. Also, remember to comment if you have any videos you want to see or questions. I do actually read the comments, and you could get your question made into a video like this one. Now, that's all for this video, but I'll catch you next time.